Alright, so today we are going to be training a little bit of training some push workout. Going to start off with incline presses. Really good to get that really good upper chest build. It's really important for bodybuilding. Starting off a quick warm-up set with 45 pounds. Now, the trick is you always want to come right between where the chest and shoulder, kind of right into the insertion of the armpit. Come down slow and up. Come down slow and up. Really don't want to rush this workout. You really want to take your time and squeeze on the way up. Not trying to waste my energy, just doing quick 5 reps. So today I'm pretty much using these little strong sleeves. Gives a lot of good compression on the elbow joint. Helps with keeping my elbows warm, joints warm. It's always extremely important, especially when you're trying to just do any kind of pressing movement. So just gonna jump into these first working set with 60s. See how this feels. Alright, so with this, anyway, 8, it's around 1 a.m. right now, so not trying to overexert myself at this moment. Just trying to get really good reps in. Right now it's more about just really getting the flow, really getting the feel of the movement primarily. Not trying to rush into it, not trying to push extremely heavy weight or anything. Probably go as heavy as like 70 pounds for incline presses, but still trying to hype up my chest, warm up a little bit. Okay. Getting a little bit of a different angle right now. I'm gonna do 60s again, really try to feel it out. So I try to do it, it's very weird. It's basically like stretch it like this, and then you come back. But that was far too awkward for me. The good thing about chest fly is more like a stretch motion, so probably not going to go super heavy on this, probably like 35, 45. Just gonna bang these out really quick. Doing 40 pounds. Good flies, about 10, 12. Good stretch. Sets of flies. We move on to probably do a quick one more shoulder movement, and this shoulder movement, just run through it really quick. I'm gonna do front to sides. These are really good, but they burn you out super fast. So you want to pick semi-lighter weight. For me, I'm just gonna do 20s. You're gonna go one side, one forward, one side. That's one rep. This is rep 3. Rep 4. 5. 6. Whew. 8. I'm only doing 8 reps of those just because it's a combination movement, so it's gonna be extremely draining. So I'll try to go a little heavier on the next one. And these shoulders is not, it's kind of a strong point, so I don't really have to go really heavy. It's more about volume and how much I'm feeling it in my shoulders. And truthfully, when I do a lot of push motions, I usually do incline with it just because incline will hit your front delts when you do a lot of incline. So I prefer to do incline, and it does give me a really good burn in my front delts. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 hit. Right. Control on the way down. 3. 4. 'Trying to do this as quickly as possible. You can burn out your shoulders like crazy. So I think try those. Do side to front, control on the way down to get your shoulders really, to get a lot of blood flow and contraction in them. Probably like a really good beginner thing because you learn how to burn out your shoulders, and then when you do only lateral raises, you're able to do them for a long period of time because it's just that one angle you're going. So it makes the actual lateral raises a lot easier once you do those as a solo movement. Movement that I like to do, I like to get my elbow arm straight at first, go to a slight bend, bring the dumbbell all the way down in a slow motion, reach the end of the dumbbell down to your front delts. Then you press up, trying to go up, try not to go up to a full straight elbow, try to keep it elbow to a slight bend. But the whole point is you really want to go slow on this bottom movement. Definitely is really good for that inner tricep head. Probably one of my favorite movements for that. A lot of people will do also skull crusher as a replacement. I really prefer dumbbells because you really learn how to focus more in balance. All right, so what we're going to start with here is 45 grams of Vital Wheat gluten. And I try to measure it out with 1/4 of a cup at a time. All right, perfect, 45 grams. Then I think Vital Wheat gluten is really, really good, really cheap on Amazon. Then I'll add a tablespoon of nutritional yeast to the very top of it. And any kind of powdered peanut butter, 1 tablespoon as well. Then I've been mixing a little bit of the Trader Joe's umami seasoning to the top of it. Okay. Then you're going to mix exactly 1/2 cup of water, maybe a little bit more depending on how well it mixes. And just mix it up like that. It's going to create kind of like a paste, and you will get a little bit dirty. You're going to have to use your hands to really mush it all together. kind of like pizza dough in a way. So usually once I'm around here, I will pick it up. Kind of want to mash it together, make sure you get everything mixed up. And you kind of want it to just be kind of like, almost like a little patty. Now I'm already done with this one, so this is typically what it should look like. I'm going to switch these ones out. I'm going to throw it on top of there. Make sure you spray this down with non-stick spray. And this is what should come out. This is around 40 grams of protein in just this little thing. Now, this already looks really good. You can literally cut this up and serve it with barbecue sauce, rice. But meanwhile, are not satisfied as of yet. We're actually gonna dice this up into small cubes and then add it to a saucepan and just kind of make a little bit of kind of sort of a pan Asian style kind of seitan dip. So I've already added some plant-based butter. It's already cut up. Throw it on there. Now let it sizzle for a little bit. And then a few things I am going to add to it are going to be some mushroom dark soy sauce. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add some of this sweet soy sauce. This stuff is really, really good to add. And then lastly, this sweetened chili sauce. Nothing gives it that sweet and sour kind of pork taste to it. Adds a little bit of crunch once you're cooking it all the way through. Yeah, this literally takes maybe 2 minutes to prep once it's all mixed up. I always recommend using a non-stick pan. It's probably the best ones to use in this case. So just gonna let it move around for maybe like 2 minutes. I prefer to use, say, this Earth Balance butter, just to kind of give it a coat, just a little more flavor. You could just kind of toss it, because this stuff right here is going to make it, it's going to stick to the pan really bad, so you kind of want to keep it moving around. Let it sit maybe for like 10-15 seconds and just start moving it around so it doesn't stick so heavily to the pan. So this is the final product. Look how amazing this looks. Only took 5 minutes to prep with the form and grill of all the basic ingredients. Throw it on a saucepan for another 2 minutes and look at all those amazing flavors and textures. This is 40 grams of protein. 40 grams. Protein, really low carbs, probably less than 5 grams, 0 fat. And just look how amazing that looks. So, give it a try. Definitely highly recommend. A lot more affordable to prep this kind of way. You're able to control the macros with these meals, make high protein really quick. I don't have much time to prep food, so I'm usually doing this and I could cook maybe 2 days worth of protein within like 20 minutes. So really easy to make. Give it a try.